Hello, everybody! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! It's Christmas time! It's Christmas time! And it's time to do some grammar! We love grammar! Alright, let's review our 8 parts of speech. Ready? 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Yeah, 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Noun, pronoun, verb, adverb. Conjunction, interjection, preposition, adjective, and article adjective. Actually, it's 8 or 9 parts of speech, depending how you say it. Sister Updike says 9. I say 8. There's a little bit of controversy, but let's go through all of our definitions. Ready? A noun. Actually, let's go through our chart. I have a new one for you today. A noun names a person, place, thing, activity, or idea. So what am I? Am I a person, place, or thing? If you said person, you're exactly right. Which things are always a noun? Subject, direct, S-D-O-I-O-O-P, P-N-A-P. Remember? Subject, direct object, indirect object, objective preposition, predicate nominative, and a positive. It's okay if you don't know all those yet because I haven't taught you yet. I'm going to turn on the light here. Okay, now let's do noun, pronoun, verb, adverb. Here's our pronouns. Where's our definition? I should have put it on these papers. A pronoun replaces a noun in order to avoid repetition. A pronoun replaces a noun in order to avoid repetition. Okay, so here's some of our pronouns. Like, here's I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. See how there's first person, second person, third person, masculine, feminine. Neuter means neutral. It's neither masculine nor feminine. There's singular pronouns, which means there's one. There's plural pronouns, which means there's more than one. Like we, you, they. So this is a great chart to have. I should send these out so everybody can practice these. Okay, next. A verb. Ready? A verb is a word that asserts action, shows a state of being, links two words together, or helps another verb. See this? Action, hoya. Being, it's what he is being. Linking, links two words together, Joseph remained faithful, or helps another verb. See that? Will come. Jesus will come. Very good. Our adverbs. This one's pink because it describes verbs. Now, do you remember nouns are blue? Pronouns are purple because they are very similar to nouns. Blue makes up most of purple. And our adjectives are green because blue is also in green. One moment. Okay. An adverb. Here's our adverb definition right there. You see it? Yes. Let me back out a little bit. Oh, we can't. An adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. An adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. And answers how, when, where, why, how often, how much, to what extent, under what condition. An adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. An adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. And answers how, when, where, why, how often, how much, to what extent, under what condition. Woo! Good job! Prepositions! Remember our prepositions? Bye-bye at toot toot toot. Bye-bye at toot toot toot. A preposition relates a noun or pronoun to another word. A preposition relates a noun or pronoun to another word. A preposition relates a noun or pronoun to another word. A preposition relates a noun or pronoun to another word. So you see, if this is the sun, then a preposition tells where a noun is in relation to the sun. So the angel is beside the sun, in the sun, within the sun, inside the sun, near the sun, outside the sun, above the sun, below the sun, under the sun, beneath the sun. Do you see that? Prepositional phrase says where this object is in relation to the sun. Do you see that? So all of these words are prepositions that say them together. Ready? About, above, across, after, against, along, amid, among, around, at, atop, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, beyond, but by, concerning, down, during, except, for, from, in, inside, into, like, near, of, off, on, onto, out, outside, over, past, regarding, since, through, throughout, to and toward, under, underneath, until, up, upon, with, within, and without. Bye-bye at toot-toot-toot, bye-bye at toot-toot-toot. That's kind of a fun song. I should probably put it on the playlist too. Okay. Adjectives. Let's get this here. Okay. Adjectives. Let's see. There's our definition. An adjective modifies a noun or a pronoun by describing, modifying, or limiting. It answers what kind, how many, which, or whose. What kind, how many, which, or whose. Article adjectives are also adjectives, and they are only these three words, and the. Okay, you guys, I am going to, let's go over this real quick. Interjection shows excitement or emotion, set apart from a sentence by an exclamation point or by a comma when the feeling's not as strong, like ouch, yay, yum. Conjunction connects words or phrases, clauses together. A conjunction is a word used to connect words, phrases, or clauses together. There's fanboys, www.asia.wub, either or, neither or, not or but, or who which. Very good. I have a new chart for you guys to look at today. This is our sentence chart. This is all about our sentences. There are three main structures: simple, compound, or complex. And we've talked about these, right? Whether a sentence can stand alone, or it has two joined by a conjunction, or a subordinating conjunction. So there's also, some people say there's 4 types, and that compound complex is one of them, which means there are 2 independent clauses and a subordinate clause. So there are 4 purposes: declarative, which ends with a period; exclamatory, which ends with an exclamation point; interrogative, which ends with a question mark. I'm actually going to zoom us in here. Okay, here we go. Or imperative, which is a command. It ends with a period or exclamation point. So it could say, please clean your room. All right? Saying you go do something. It's a command. Or watch out. You watch out. That would come with an exclamation point. All right? So this is how I remember. Declarative, exclamatory, interrogative, imperative. Can you guys try that? Let me see your hand signs, okay? We go declarative, interrogative. I'm going to back out a little bit so you can see my hands better. Okay. Declarative, interrogative, like asking a question. Oh, sorry. Exclamatory is next. Declarative, exclamatory, interrogative, imperative. Can you guys make those? Declarative is just regular. It's just regular sentences. Most sentences are declarative. Exclamatory! Oh my goodness! Interrogative, imperative. Good. All right, and here's our 8 parts of the speech that are all, which you know, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb. Now, here we have our 7 patterns. We are going to start using this chart a little bit more. Also, 5 parts of a sentence. 5 parts of a sentence are subject, verb, capital letter, end mark, and complete sense. It has to have those 5 parts to be a sentence. But these are our 7 patterns. SVI, or oops, that should say SVI. This is not a transitive verb. SVTDO, SVLPN, SVLPA, SVTIODO, SVTDOOCN, SVTDOOCA. It's okay if you don't know these yet. That's okay. But you do know a subject verb, direct object, and you do know SVT-IODO. Look, you already know these three right here. See, we've talked about those. So this will help you out a little bit as we do our sentences. Now this week is fun because you guys get to make up your own sentences. Won't that be fun? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's read this together. Ready? Mary and Joseph gave love to Jesus and they gave him knowledge. What do we already notice about this sentence? What do we have in there? If you said a conjunction, you are absolutely right. Yes! I love conjunctions because it means the sentence is more exciting and there's more parts to it. Woo! Yes! All right, Angel, we love you because you proclaimed Jesus' birth, huh? I sure did. It was the best job ever. Okay, so what is this conjunction joining? Is it only joining two words? Oh, we have two conjunctions. Here's another one. Woo. Is this one joining two words, phrases, or clauses? If you said words, Mary and Joseph, you are right. If this one is joining two clauses together, okay, so this is a coordinating conjunction. All right, so we know we're going to have two clauses here. Let's get started. Mary and Joseph gave love to Jesus, and they gave him knowledge. Who or what is this sentence about? Mary and Joseph, subject, noun. We have a compound subject, noun, which means there's two of them. And this is going to be, well, we'll do our conjunction later. What is being said about Mary? Sorry, I messed this up. What is being said about Mary and Joseph? Mary and Joseph gave. Mary and Joseph gave. What's that? What's gave? Verb. Mary and Joseph gave who or what? Did they give Jesus or did they give love? They gave love. Does love describe Mary and Joseph? No. Does it replace Mary and Joseph? No, no. D-O. Label, verb, transitive. Now, what is this? To Jesus. What's to? To and toward, under, underneath. Anybody know? It's a preposition. If that's what you said, very good. See? Here's our preposition chart. To. Right there. To. So this is going to be our, let's see what color are prepositions. They're yellow. To what? Jesus. Object of the preposition. Which object of the prepositions are always nouns. I'm going to do a light blue. That's the end of our preposition. Every preposition or phrase has to have a preposition and an object. It needs to, otherwise it's not technically grammatically correct. So if you say, where are you at is a preposition, and there's no object, so that's not grammatically correct. You just say, where are you? You never end a sentence with at. Okay. And now here we have our conjunction, coordinating conjunction, and here's a conjunction too. All right, let's look at this clause. They gave him knowledge. Who or what is this sentence or clause about? They, subject, pronoun. We're going to make that a purple. What is being said about they? They gave. Verb. Oh, good. We have Max here to help us. They gave who or what?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Why isn't it they gave him? Are they giving him? Is he being given away?
No.
No. Knowledge is being given away. So they gave knowledge. Does knowledge describe they? No. Does it replace they? No. D-O. Label, verb, transitive. They gave knowledge to or for whom? Him. Is him a noun or pronoun? Yes. Is it receiving the knowledge that has been given? Yes. Is it between the verb and the direct object? Yes. So what is this going to be?
Conjunction.
Nope.
What?
Indirect object. It's purple.
Oh.
Yes. Let's go ahead and diagram our sentence. So we're going to have a compound subject here.
Probably forgot.
Max. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's see if we can fill these in. All right. What are our subjects here? Mary and Joseph. I'm going to capitalize them because they're someone's name and they're the beginning of our sentence. Mary and Joseph gave love. And then this is going to be to. Do we have any adjectives or adverbs in here?
No.
No, we actually don't. We have our angel helping us today.
And a move.
All right. And then what goes here? And our conjunction. What goes here is actually technically our pronoun. They gave. We're going to say him. Oops, we also have our pronoun. Knowledge. Whew. Now, you guys, the reason I wrote this sentence, I know it sounds a little bit funny like this. Ooh, hi. Hi, sweetie. The reason it sounds a little bit funny is because I wanted to show you guys something. Okay? Do you see how in the first one we have just a direct object and a prepositional phrase? Mary and Joseph gave love to Jesus. Whereas if we said Mary and Joseph gave Jesus love, it would be an SVTIO. It would be an indirect object right in here. But since this comes after the direct object and it has a preposition, it's just a prepositional phrase. Whereas this clause is an indirect object. They gave him knowledge. Can you see the difference? Please don't do that. Can you see the difference? So
Yes.
where the noun is matters. If it's an indirect object or if it's a prepositional phrase. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Okay, next sentence, I wrote a specific way to teach you guys something too. Okay, let's do our next one. Very good, everybody. All right, what should we call you? Tiggy?
Tiggy.
All right, Tiggy. Let's go ahead and read this together. Ready? We are deeply grateful for Jesus' miraculous birth, so we joyfully celebrate Christmas. Awesome. Okay, who or what is this? First of all, do we have any conjunctions here? Max, do we have any conjunctions?
Yeah.
I found some. Good job, Angel. Which one?
found some too.
Well, there's no ands. Where's the ands? Oh, it doesn't have to be an and to be a conjunction. Remember? Close. This for could be a conjunction. You're absolutely right, Max. For could be, but not in this case. In this case, it's a preposition.
Ow.
It's actually, what's our fanboys? For and nor, but, or, yet, so.
So.
Oh, good. We found a so. Okay, so what's coming before it? We are deeply grateful for Jesus' birth. So, we joyfully celebrate Christmas. This is a subordinating conjunction because this part is dependent on this part. We couldn't just say, so we joyfully celebrate Christmas, right? It's saying we do this because of this. Right? So, This is going to be a subordinate conjunction. Very good finding that. It was a sneaky conjunction. Here we go. We are deeply grateful for Jesus' miraculous birth. Yes, we are. Who or what is this sentence about?
We.
We. Subject what?
No.
Pronoun. Well, you guys, that's never happened before where half the video is missing. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but let's dive into this one, okay? Let's go ahead and start with our, start by reading it aloud. Ready? We are deeply grateful for Jesus' miraculous birth, so we joyfully celebrate Christmas. Who or what is this sentence about? We, subject pronoun. What is being said about we? We are grateful. Okay, now something interesting in you guys. This is kind of funny. I did not exactly mean to do this, but you'll still learn something. So we are grateful. Hold on one second. What song am I playing on the organ again? What is being said about we? We are, verb. We are who or what? Is it deeply or is it grateful? We are grateful. Does grateful replace we? No. Does grateful describe we? Yes. You could say gratefully we, right? So, that makes this a predicate adjective. And some of you are probably like, wait, what? What is that? I was trying to make this be a verb and a helping verb, but then I just barely realized that actually doesn't work because grateful is describing we here. So that makes this verb linking. Okay? So a predicate adjective is an adjective in the predicate part of the sentence that describes the subject. Okay? We are how grateful? Deeply. What is deeply describing? It's describing grateful. Now, what describes adjectives? Anybody know? Let's see. An adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. So if you said adverb, you're exactly right. It's describing to what extent we're grateful, how we're grateful. Okay, now what about this? For Jesus' miraculous birth. What is for? Okay, so for Jesus' miraculous birth. What is for? It can sometimes be a conjunction, or it can be, I don't have my chart in front of me, a preposition. Did you guys know that? Yep. For what? Jesus, miraculous, or birth? Birth. For birth is object of the preposition. Okay, and this is our prepositional phrase right here. For what birth? Miraculous. What's miraculous? Adjective, because it's describing the noun birth. And whose birth? What kind? How many? Which or whose? Jesus. Miraculous birth. So this whole thing is a prepositional phrase. Now, is Jesus describing miraculous or is it describing birth? It's describing birth. Could we say for Jesus' birth? Yep. Could we say for the miraculous birth? Yes, we could. Now, if we said for the very miraculous birth, we couldn't say for the very birth, right? Well, you could, but it's missing something, usually. So, if it's describing miraculous, then it actually is an adverb, because adverbs describe adjectives. So, okay, what about this part? So, we joyfully celebrate Christmas. Do you guys remember for and nor, but, or yet, so? Do you remember that? So is a conjunction. Oh no, where's my black pen? Here it is. So is a conjunction, and in this case, it's a sub-conjunction. That means this part is dependent on this part. Okay. So, we joyfully celebrate Christmas. Who or what is this clause about? We, subject pronoun. What is being said about we? We celebrate. Verb. We celebrate who or what? Christmas. Does Christmas describe we? No. Does it replace we? No. D-O, label, verb, transitive. Okay. We celebrate how or to what extent? Joyfully. So what is joyfully describing? It's describing celebrate. So this is going to be an adverb. Has an ly, which is often a dead giveaway. This one did too. That it's an adverb. It's not always, but often. Sometimes it can be a little double check for you if you want. So, okay, now let's diagram this lovely baby. Okay. Now we're going to start here. We are, why is this purple instead of blue? Because it's a pronoun, not exactly a noun, but it is the subject. So, we are grateful. Now, this line here, if it's a direct object, it's going to go straight up. But if it's repeating or reflecting your subject, it's going to indicate that by this. Now, this is just extra. I drew that on top so you can visualize that, but this is pointing back to the subject. We are grateful. Say for what about our prepositional phrase here? For birth. And this is going to be Jesus. Now, why do I put an apostrophe after the S? Because there's already an S there. And it's possessive, meaning whose birth? The birth belongs to Jesus. So, it would be funny to have it look like this. Right? Jesus's. It's just Jesus. Jesus' birth. Okay, now, this is our conjunction. So, what goes here? Our verb, and what goes here? Now, this is going to be capitalized because Christmas is a very specific holiday. We celebrate Christmas. Now, what's going to go here? Where do we put joyfully? Under this. Right? And that's going to be... So, we joyfully celebrate Christmas. Very good. You guys... Okie doke. Now, let's go ahead and look at this. Do we have one set of subjects and verbs? No, we have two, so it can't be simple. All right. Now let's look at these. Can they stand alone, or is one dependent on the other? Well, this one is dependent on this one because it's a subordinate clause, or sorry, subordinate conjunction, which means the conjunction is saying, hey, wait, we are celebrating because we're grateful. So it's dependent on that. It's giving the reason why we are. So this is, can you tell me? If you said complex, you are right. Very good. Okay, now I want you to write your own sentence about Christmas and diagram it. and then find a scripture and diagram it. I'll give you a hint. There are some very, very simple scriptures with only a subject and a verb, or a little more than that. And I can't wait to see what you come up with. Okay, you guys, good job. And Rachel pointed out to me in the previous video that we forgot to do this. So, is this one simple, compound, or complex? Look at your notes, because I haven't written it in this new piece of paper. Do we have one set of subject and verbs? Nope, we have two. So are they independent? Can they stand on their own? And usually means an equal sign. Okay, so means like it's below it. Like we have this, so we have this. Okay, because we have this. So, whereas and is like this and this. They're equal. They like weigh the same, you know. But, so this means it's compound. This means it's complex because this one is dependent, or it's the garage attached. So, if you circled compound for this one, you're exactly right. Okay, you guys, great job. I'm sorry the previous video didn't finish.